Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines After Dark. Today we are back in our city of Springfield to get more achievements and unlock more buildings, because unlocking achievements in buildings is always awesome. We are getting close to the driving range. We only need less than 1,000 squares of that, and a few of these things we're starting to get there. I think one of these levels was done. I think it's level 4, actually. No, we still have the city service buildings, but that will come sooner. Level 6 is where we have them all unlocked. Which, of course, is the highest level. So, you know, let's achieve the highest levels, then go for the lower ones afterward, because that one's, even though it's the last one unlocked, it's the easiest one to do. So, anyways, I think today our goal is going to be, probably zoning some more residential area. And I've been thinking, so we kind of put this sort of, commercial district, started it here at least. So I'm kind of thinking I want to define an actual new district here for this episode. Just work on it a little bit, so I think that's where we're gonna start this episode off. So let's get ourselves a little area here to start off with. And it looks like you're going to be called Briarwood Square, because I am still not creative with names at all. And yeah, this is basically just going to go up over to this main road on this side of the rail tracks. And we'll just kind of hopefully leave this in here, and we'll basically take this brush and kind of come and tidy this line up. Yeah, pretty easy to do that. And then over here we're going to want to shrink this, and it's going to basically be the road. Here's the divider. Yeah, so very few dividers for this area, but it works. And we get kind of a nice little area out of it that we can use for some residential area. Did put quite a bit of commercial right here up front, so it does allow us to kind of come back in, and the rest of this I think I'm just going to make it all residential area. I'm going to use some nicer roads again back in here, because I can. And yeah, I still got the cold going on. It's not too bad. I can kind of tolerate it. It just kind of sounds weird, because, yeah, reasons. And yeah, so let's do kind of maybe 2-block area here, and kind of try to merge you over to that area. Yeah, that looks weaved in pretty well, and then you can do one of these, and in like that. Not quite. Yeah, right there along the edge looks good, and that looks good, and everything looks good. Then we can curve it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And yeah. Had to do something there for a second. Yeah, trying to do something else while recording, probably not the best idea, but it needs to get done, so I'm doing it. Yeah, it looks like that's kind of going to be our little dividing entrance road area thing going on here. so we get... Maybe can get a crossroad down here. Then we can come down and around right up here towards this front road. That actually looks kind of cool. And we can kind of maybe get a block down in here. And maybe another one right... Yeah, okay. Yeah, getting this back up in here is not going to be so easy, because, yeah, I kind of have this problem here. That's called a rail track that has to stay here, so... Well, but actually that kind of works. We can kind of just connect those. Yeah, so we're kind of getting a good design for this area. I'm thinking I kind of want to do a road parallel to the rail tracks from here down the rest of the way. Maybe one more out than that. Go one more right that. And yeah, that gets us a pretty parallel road there. Maybe not quite here at the end, but... There we go. And then we'll... Yeah! There we go. That looks good. And... And no, I didn't think we'd be able to. Well, I'll just stick the fire station over here on the other side of the rail track, and then I can get this road through the back here, too, which is also going to be a really good spot for that. There we go. And... Okay, so we got the kind of road going back here behind the mall, and then we'll want other roads behind the mall, because, yeah, I want to surround this by roads, because that makes the most sense, I think. And, yeah. That little area is going to be kind of different, but... And it's not really on a flat area either, is it? Nothing really in the city's a very flat area, though, so I'm not too surprised. But yeah, it kind of gives us a nice little sort of semi-grid area that we can work with, and we'll just need to, you know, get roads in good spots. Maybe one here. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that all like that, so... And I'm thinking... Even here, this is probably gonna want to go maybe like there-ish. Let's see, maybe about getting this kind of curve up there. And then we kind of just take this road and follow the curve around, and we'll kind of come into there. And maybe this road will have go straight through. Kind of make this one come up over here. Here, one through there. And yeah, I'm just kind of winging this at this point, figuring out where blocks make sense to be, and yeah, I think that looks good for our grid layout. Let's see, let's get water to everyone in this area. That'd be the next good goal to have. And one more. There we go. So everybody will have water, Power will spread naturally, and other than the main road here, which is going to be commercial still, because it's along the main road, and it makes the most sense to have commercial along the main road. So we'll do that, and we'll do this. We'll actually do this kind of around the mall, I think, too. This site, at least, over here. Maybe on the first block here in the back. Yeah, this first little area here in the back can also have some shops, and that way it kind of feels like a mall-ish sort of area. And then from there, we'll do the rest of this all in residential. So, big residential area. Very big residential area. That's not going to be your house, though. This is along the main road, so that's not going to be houses. That'll be commercial. And I think this little corner over here I'm not going to do either. Same with that spot. Yeah, so that way we kind of get a good amount of area going, and I actually think I also want to park in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find a good spot for this park. Or a park. It doesn't have to specifically be that one. Maybe one there? And then we got the mall. Yeah, okay. That gets us another area of the city built. And I'm going to put the speed up right now so that way we can, you know, let this area develop a little bit, and maybe we can jump over to somewhere else. Yeah, that, for some reason, demand's down on everything now. Okay, the industrial is building up a little bit, so maybe we could come over here, do a little bit more industrial? Or offices, I suppose, is what I mean to say. It looks like this next block, which I'm going to come and put in just right here. Actually, how big of a... that is a 4-block gap. We'll come and do that for now. Over here, we'll do our side roads like normal. That one is going to go up that... this one goes up that way. And this one just goes up that way now, so we have an area to turn around in. And maybe put a few extra roads here, like... can put one maybe there. Those extra roads will be 2-way roads. Put one through there. And this block's a little too large for it. And this block's kind of an awkward one for it, so maybe we take advantage of that and we put in another park. Yeah, we'll put a nice big park here with all the trees in it. Yeah, that gives this block kind of a filler. And this one over here, can we do something similar? Oh, that park would be the perfect size for the block, I would think, maybe. Yeah, if those roads weren't so close to one another, they were maybe 2 blocks over, that would work perfectly. You know, that could actually be arranged. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I build a road right from here? So that might be possible. No, it won't let me. Space already occupied. Darn it. So that'd be an amazing spot for a park. Then I can put a road there, and we just get that kind of connection going. Okay, so we can do one connecting from here. And if we go over one tile... Aha! See, I figured out how to do it. And then this gets reversed. So we kind of have an area here to reverse it in. And then we can take our nice big park. We'll put it along this road. And there we go, we get a big park that takes up a nice, large block. And the traffic can kind of go in and around like that. And if I could get the road through there, I would, but apparently I cannot, so this is the best we can do with that area. And I'm just gonna, you know, zone the rest of this out to be more offices, and this little area back here, I'm not so sure I want to do that with, though. Just a few tiles back here. If I had some smaller parks, that would be an awesome thing to put in, but I don't, so maybe put in like a bike path along the edge here, and I don't know, maybe a walking path. We'll just kind of fill the area in. Maybe do a dirt path here. Fill it in just in a different way. Or we just don't fill it in at all. Path, and we just plant trees along the edge, and lovely, I have trees in here that are mods. And it's still not affecting the Iron Man status of this, so I can have them there, but I'm not going to use them because I want this to be a vanilla playthrough. Yeah, so we get kind of a nice little extra area here, and a little bit of a bike path, but that's probably never going to get used. And yeah, so let's go through these again. Doesn't look like we've unlocked anything else yet. Alright, so now one of the other goals is to get more squares of tourism and more squares of leisure. Although, let's look at traffic for a little bit. Looks like this is all flowing pretty smoothly. Actually getting a pretty big amount of traffic in and out through all this area now that we've got all this all zoned up, and this is probably the weirdest intersection of all of them, but it actually seems to do fairly decent for that area rather than having an actual junction. This one is probably the bad one for us over here right next to the bus station, because, yeah, 5 million buses trying to get out, and stoplights, and cemetery, and yeah, not really a good spot to have put this stuff here in the center of the downtown, but yeah, it's kind of hard to move it now. Actually, it looks like this coming across the bridge is... it's not too bad, but it is backing up slightly. Maybe extending that to 3 lanes would be good for us. And I can take it across the bridge as well. Which apparently removes the actual bridge look of the area. And I think I'll just kind of fill this in up to the highway here. Because why not? Yeah, but anyways, I think that's actually gonna, Ooh, high traffic backup. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, this crap again. Okay, this is a problem. Because you're letting all this traffic go first rather than the traffic going straight. Alright, so how do we actually take care of this? Could try... Actually, I'm not sure how we take care of that. Because if I want to put this down to the other side, I need to be able to go under this, which should mean then we have to join up over here, and the other traffic over here will do that thing. Make this larger, but again, I don't know what that really does for us. Here is my thought. Increase that to 6 lanes. To double the traffic. Apparently you don't get any lights. I'm going to move this backwards to over this way a little bit further. Back over here. We'll join up there instead. And that turns this into traffic lights, which will allow the traffic in and out more evenly, and do that on this as well. So you can decide whatever lane you want to go to. Doesn't mean it's a stoplight here, but I think I prefer the stoplight over the, this long trail of cars going over to this bridge in one lane. Just the center lane, you know. Let's not put any cars into the other lanes at all. Let's just make them all merge to the center lane right away. Instead of actually maybe branching out to whatever lane they want here. And yeah, I mean, it is a compromise because we are trying to get a lot of traffic across in one area, but the other thing that might be good to do would be to maybe take, like, this road and we'll put a separate bridge maybe across over to here or something. That even line up well. Could be a kind of a curved bridge, I suppose. So we kind of come up over this direction and have to join up, like, over here. Yeah, Yeah, that would actually be a good spot for a bridge again, I think. So yeah, let's try this. Alright, so we've got our straight road coming out from there. We're gonna join up into that. Actually, you know what? That looks kind of weird. Alright, so gonna go page. Start from this side, actually. Page. That looks better. So we kind of get the flat sort of road going up over here, up over the highway, and then we'll just kind of bring it down into there. And yeah, down into the core of downtown, I suppose. And then maybe I can connect this road. We will connect that up to that bridge. And then I can take this road. And because we got this intersection here already, we can maybe come down and into there. Yeah, just like that. So we get kind of a nice large connection. We can remove this weird small one. Should allow a separate direction for traffic to travel across. If we can maybe also get one from here up, that would be amazing as well. If I can do it. If I can't do it, oh well, I can't do it, but it'd be a nice spot for a connection. Page up. Maybe it can happen. If we do something like that and turn this into a full road. Those power lines really needed at this point. No, because everything's connected over here. Okay. I'm just removing all this ugliness then. There we go. So that takes care of all of those weird power lines that were there. Do get kind of a weird sort of ramp thing going off here and then another one going on, but it's a little bit of a minor inconvenience to have to be able to get this all nice and squared away. And let's take a look over here how this is growing in actually kind of nicely. Still quite a few spots that are empty, but yeah, I was kind of expecting the demand to taper off, so. And apparently this road carries a lot of traffic now, too. Cross this bridge. Bridges. Bridges, bridges, bridges. Carry so much traffic. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it would be nicer if this traffic decided to say, hey, there's this highway over here that we can take around. But no, it doesn't want to. It wants to go through the middle of the city and cause a traffic jam on that bridge. So this become kind of a major intersection now. And apparently a lot of traffic down that way too. So that also means they have to increase this road. Maybe just a few blocks. Increase it up to 3 lanes. Yeah, if I wasn't having to account for both directions here, we'd probably be able to do this intersection no problem. Oh, and okay, that's already kind of cleared up. Going that. Well, yeah, this is the thing. Downtown is kind of... These roads are really not meant to hold this kind of capacity anymore, and they're trying to, and it's just not working at this point. May have something to do with all the traffic actually going through the middle of downtown over to the industrial rather than going up and around, but I don't know how... I mean, I suppose if you want to drive through the middle, you can. I'm not gonna stop ya, but... Yes. It's probably just they're trying to make a more direct route, and... Oh well. They can do what they want. I'm not gonna stop them from driving through the center of downtown. Plus, you know, the center of downtown is gonna be a busy location, because it's the center of downtown. What else would you expect? No traffic at all? Well, you must be mad then, if you wouldn't expect traffic in a downtown center. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!